There was a need for more representation and mentorship for Latinas in this profession. What triggered everything was the statistic that Latinas were less than 1% of licensed architects in the US.
Until I heard her say that, I had no idea that we were such a small number. In that moment, I also realized that I hadn't met another licensed Latina architect in my life.
One of the reasons that I got licensed is because I was going to be the first one in my family to have a professional degree.
When you start studying architecture, you don't really realize how long the path is to become a licensed architect.
In that first Arquitina mentorship meeting, all my experiences, my challenges of getting licensed, and my challenges of having children and raising children, all of that just came out and just made me realize, okay, I can do something to help women who are going through the same experience.
There is no other group in this country that supports and mentors Latinas in architecture. Arquitina mentoring program is unique because we are supporting Latinas and mentoring Latinas by Latinas. Not only supporting on how to achieve and how to study for the licensing exams, but we also give them guidance on workplace culture, on family issues.
For me, that's the biggest piece.
When we got licensed, there was a rolling clock, which is a 5-year limit. And, life happens. I feel like I just barely got licensed within that 5-year limit. There's stories of other women, who different life changes, maybe they became mothers, situations where they missed that 5-year rolling clock. And so one of the things that Arquitina has done as well is help with advocacy, saying that rolling clock is really prohibitive to the reality of women. Arquitina was a voice helping to get that rolling clock removed. The state of Illinois still had it. So Alicia was down there recently advocating and it just got removed. So I think now it's removed in almost every state. It saves years. So that is going to create a lot of equity and access, not just to Latinas, but other women and in general, just anybody, because life happens.
And I think that at the root of a lot of it is family.
As of this year, 2024, according to NCAR by the numbers, there are just over 121,000 licensed architects in the US. And I'm happy to report we are 2%. When 2020, we started at less than 1. I think we're doing something.
It started with like a group of 20 or so mentors, and every cohort it's grown and grown.
Before Arquitina, I think I knew maybe 2 Latinas that were licensed. After Arquitina and now with our huge group, I probably know more than 60.
Before Arquitina, I only knew around 3 Latina architects, none of them in Chicago, and now I know over 100.
And it's been very exciting to see how big Arquitina has grown, how fast. When you have a group of people that are committed, that are pouring the time, it energizes you to keep going, and that's what makes this organization work.
Now I have my network where we all help each other to be not only better professionals, but better leaders.
People started joining from New York, from San Francisco, so it just grew in a way that we didn't expect. Now we're trying to figure out how can we manage this growth to become an organization across the states.
As architects, we get to define the culture of our cities, the experiences. I think it's so much better when you have a diverse perspective of experiences. It just makes design solution much more rich.
Become this incredible national network of Latina professionals. And that is really exciting to me.
I had met Latina architects before I joined.
Let's lift as we climb, because together we can move the needle.
My name is Stephanie Morales. Soy Latina. I am Peruvian and Puerto Rican, and I just passed my last exam.